What's up, everybody? And today we're checking out top 10 intercontinental ballistic missiles in the world. Today, I've been saying this for a while that I want to start learning more about missiles and bombs and more about stuff that aircraft can carry and the capabilities of different countries when it comes to the actual missiles, because I don't know much about them. And I just feel like when I'm watching some of the aircraft videos, they throw out a bunch of numbers and letters for missiles, and I just don't really know much about it. Now, I know this is a bit different. This is intercontinental ballistic missiles, but I just feel like this was a good starting point. And today, there'll be both the top 10 this morning, and then this afternoon, it will be which countries have the most and stuff like that. So we've got like a bit of a day on intercontinental ballistic missiles. What a word, intercontinental. All right. This is by VSB Defense. There'll be a link down below in the description. As always, if you want to watch it without me waffling over it in the corner, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Where are we at? Let me check. We are at 496,833 as of recording this. All right. We are so close to 500,000. Let's get there and let's have some fun and let's party on a live stream when we do. All right. It'll be a ton of fun. So please subscribe. Let's do it. Anyway, let's shut up. Let's pop this up. And let's learn more about different types in the top 10 intercontinental ballistic missiles.
The ICBM, or Intercontinental Ballistic Missiles, launch nuclear missiles from long distances. They're extremely destructive weapons. In today's video, we're going to rank the top 10 best ICBMs in the world. Let us begin.
I'm going to start calling them ICBMs instead. I feel like it's just easier. ICBMs. ICBMs. That's all I'm going to say instead. Things that I want to look out for this, and I don't know whether it necessarily means anything, but does the size of them really matter? Because a lot of these are fired from countries. Where are they fired from? They're fired from countries, and they're fired from submarines, from nuclear submarines, right? And so I guess maybe the size does matter if it's on a nuclear submarine. And I'm not talking about the explosion size and the payload. I'm talking about like the actual size of the missile itself. Obviously, the size of the explosion is really important. The impact it has, the distance it can travel. What else? What else? What else? The price. It might. I mean, I'm hoping we know something about the price, because if it's a cheaper one, then that's obviously massive. What else? Can't think of anything else because I haven't done many videos on it. So let's watch this and let's see what it says.
Number 10.
Number 10.
Bulava, Russia.
Bulava.
Starting with number 10 on our list, we have the Bulava ICBM from Russia.
Okay.
Bulava came into usage in 2013 after a long time of development. This missile is based in and launched from Borei-class submarines.
Okay, so this one is a submarine one.
It can carry up to 10 MEADERYs. The missile's length is 12.
Wait, 10 what? I don't know what they are. Someone will have to let me know in the comments.
12.1 meters.
It's a long boy.
It is 36.8 tons weight at launch.
Ooh.
And 1.15 tons in throw. Its full range is 9,500 kilometers.
That's a distance, that, isn't it? That's an absolute distance. And my guess is we're going to see a lot of Russian ones on this, aren't we? My presumption this is going to be dominated by American and Russian missiles. That's kind of, when it comes to missiles, that's kind of what happens. When it comes to aircraft, it's usually the West versus the East. But for missiles, I think it's mostly going to be US versus Russia. There might be some others sprinkled in there, but I have a feeling that's going to be the contenders, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Number 9.
Number 9, let's go.
JL2, China.
China, okay.
On number 9 on our list, we have the JL2 Intercontinental Ballistic Missile from China.
Massive, that thing. Look at it.
JL2, or Julang 2, entered service in 2015. This ballistic missile is launched from Jin-class submarines.
So this is 2 now that are launched from submarines, which is really, really interesting.
JL2 can carry up to 1,000 kilotons nuclear warheads, or 4 MEADERYs.
MIRVs. What is MIRVs? Where's my phone? Well, I can't Google it because I don't know where my phone is. But yeah, what's an MIRV? Is that something to do with a nuclear warhead? Is that what it is? Someone will let me know in the comments, I'm sure.
Its length is approximately 13 meters. It is 42 tons in weight. Its maximum range is 8,000 kilometers.
Not as far as the other one then.
Number 8.
Not as far as the other one, which is interesting. So distance isn't necessarily a full factor, which is very interesting.
The F-31AG, China.
Oh, I said Russia and the US would dominate this, but we've already got 2 from China now, which is very interesting.
On 8th place on our list, we have...
Oh my god, look at the range on that. 11,200 kilometers. Yeah, I thought it was mostly going to be Russia and the US, but I mean, I guess China is up there now with that type of thing, isn't it? 11,200 kilometers. Oh my god.
The DF-31AG ICBM of China. This modern missile came into usage recently in 2017. This deadly missile is road-based.
Okay, so not in a submarine, which is interesting.
The DF-31AG can carry up to 3 MIRVs.
That's probably why it's bigger, because it probably has to have that extra distance because it's not in a submarine. You get me? So it doesn't get to make up a lot of that distance via the ocean before going to a country it wants to blow up.
Its length is 13 meters and weight is 42 tons. It has the range of 11,200 kilometers. Number 7.
Number 7. We've had 2 from China, 1 from Russia.
The F-41.
Another Chinese one? Oh my god! I did not know that. China are dominating with these, aren't they?
The F-41 missile from China is on number 7 on our list.
12,000 range. Oh.
This ICBM is currently China's strongest ballistic missile.
Okay, so there's been 3, but we've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 missiles left, and they just said that this is the strongest one that China's got. So they might have 3 in the top 10, but the other 6 might be dominated by Russia and the US and a few others sprinkled in. So I might be a little bit right there when it comes to that. But still, I did not expect 3 by China here. 12,000 kilometers distance is absolutely mind-blowing. But it also doesn't look like it's on a submarine.
The F-41 started its service in 2016. This missile is road-based too.
The amount of tires it's got to have to carry that thing. What's the weight of it? Launch weight's 80 ton.
It can carry up to 10 MIRVs.
10? My presumption is that's the nuclear warhead, right? And if it's got 10 of them, then it's a massive explosion.
Its length is 21 meters.
Massive.
Its weight is 80 tons. Its maximum range is 12,000 kilometers.
It almost looks like that vehicle was designed just for that. Which, if that's the case, that's also absolutely mind-blowing.
Number 6.
Number 6, here we go. Are we going to be outside of China now?
M51. France.
Okay. France, okay.
On 6th place on our list, we have the French M51 ICBM.
So this is another 10,000 kilometer one, but I'm wondering where this is shot from.
This ICBM is the only French intercontinental ballistic missile.
The only French one, okay.
It came into usage in 2010. M51 is launched from submarines.
Okay, so think about that compared to the other 2. This is a 10,000 kilometer missile, and it's shot from submarines.
It carries up to 10 MIRVs.
10 MIRVs. That must be what it is.
12 meters.
That must be the nuclear warhead in it.
Its weight is 52 tons.
It's a big boy.
Its range is 10,000 kilometers.
We gotta hope that none of these ever have to actually be used, haven't we? Because they're so scary.
Number 5. R-29 RMU 2.1 Lena, Russia.
Russian one.
Coming up number 5 on our list.
12,000 kilometers. Oh my days. We've not had any American ones yet, which is Very surprising. I'm wondering if they're just going to dominate the top like 3 or something like that.
We have R-29 RMU 2.1 laner ICBM from Russia.
Where'd they come up with that name?
This is
Christ.
one of the most powerful Russian intercontinental ballistic missiles.
The most powerful, and there's still 4 more missiles ahead of this one, so that's very interesting. But it's the most powerful Russian one, going at 12,000 kilometers. It looks like it's shot from the sea, but I might be wrong there. Whew. Yeah, it is.
Entered service in 2014. This missile is launched from submarines.
Jesus.
It can carry 12 MEADERYs.
Oh my god.
Its length is 14.8 meters. Its weight is 40 tons. It can be launched as far as 12,000 kilometers.
Mental,
Number
that,
4.
isn't it?
LGM-30G Minuteman III.
Here we go. America. USA. USA.
On first place on our list, we have the LGM-30G Minuteman III from the United States.
13,000 kilometers. And that was in 1970? What?
This fast and reliable American missile came into usage in 1970.
Wow.
It is a land-based ICBM.
Did I say 1978? 1970. Why did I say 1978? Did I say that? I'm losing my mind, guys. Everything's a blur these days. Every bit of info. I'm learning so much on this channel that everything just, it's a blur. You know what I mean? 13,000 kilometers and it looks like it's shot from submarine. Oh, maybe not.
And the only one of its kind in the USA. It can carry 4 MEADERYs.
Okay.
Its length is 18.2 meters.
It's a long boy.
Its weight is 33 tons.
Is it shot? Oh, it looks like it's shot from
Its
ground.
maximum firing range is 13,000 kilometers.
It didn't say if it was shot from the ground or from submarines, but I think that was shot from the ground.
3. RS-24 Yars, Russia.
They said the other one was the most powerful Russian one. Oh my god, that thing looks terrifying, doesn't it?
Coming in number 3 on our list, we have the RS-24 Yars missile from Russian Army.
It looks terrifying.
This missile is a highly accurate and stealthy one. It started its service in 2010. It is a both road and land-based ICBM. It can carry up to 10 MEADERYs.
10 MIRVs, which must be the size of the actual explosion itself. But 12,000 kilometers, that is unreal. Absolutely unreal. This thing's terrifying.
Its length is 20.9 meters.
It's a long boy and a thick boy.
Its weight is 49 tons. Its full range is 12,000 kilometers.
That's scary, that, isn't it?
Number 2.
All right, top 2 here. What we thinking? I reckon they're both American. I do. Am I right?
R-36 M2 Voyevoda.
That doesn't sound American. Yeah, it's Russian again. Oh my god.
We have the R-36 M2 Voyevoda ICBM.
This is an old one. 1988, Soviet
This
Union.
Russian beast is the world's heaviest intercontinental ballistic missile.
Okay.
It entered service in 1988 by then Soviet Union. It is launched from land.
Interesting.
It is possible for Voyevoda to carry up to 10 MEADERYs.
So why is this technically the second most? Why is it the second in the top 10? Because it doesn't go as far as some of the other ones. It's older than the other ones. It doesn't carry as many MIRVs as the other ones. So why is this better?
Its length is 34.3 meters. Its weight is an unbelievable 211.1 tons.
Holy, it's a heavy boy, isn't it?
Its maximum range is 11,000 kilometers.
I can't believe we've only had
Number
one
1.
American one so far. Surely this is an American.
Trident II, USA.
USA, USA, USA.
And finally, on first place on our list, we have the amazing Trident II missile from the United States.
Okay.
This ICBM is undoubtedly the best of its kind in the world, with its high accuracy and great range.
12,000 kilometers. I'm guessing this is shot from submarines as well, which is mental.
It came into usage in the year 1990. It is launched from Ohio-class submarines.
Yeah. Okay.
It can carry up to 8 MIRVs.
Okay. So I guess this is more about accuracy and all that lot as well then. There's probably more to it because I'm only just learning about this type of stuff, so there's probably way more to it to rank these.
Its length is 13.58 meters. Its weight is 59 tons.
It's a big one.
Its maximum range is 12,000
12,000 kilometers. I can't get over how far these things
This
can
is
go.
the end of our video.
It was a good video. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'll leave a link for the original video in the description if you want to go and check that out. I'm just slowly starting to. I think the thing that's going to really stumble me is the names of them all. Trident II is easy to remember, but with aircraft, it's really easy to remember because they have like a method of naming things, right? Like the F for the fighter, the B for the bomber, and so on and so forth. But for missiles and stuff, it just seems random, doesn't it? And so it's going to be really hard to actually remember some of this stuff. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. We've got a video coming out this afternoon with who has the most intercontinental ballistic missiles. And if you want to check that out, don't forget to subscribe because we are close to 500,000. And we're going to party and it's going to be great. So be there. Or don't. But be there. Until next time, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.